All right, guys, we are here on the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world, OP Legends, swerve.oplegends.com. And guys, today we got dungeons. And today we are going to try to go from Rebirth 6 all the way up to double digits in the Rebirth 10. And not only that, the brand new update just dropped. And with that came a brand new loot box. So I think it's about time we do a little classic Swerve loot box test and see how good these things really are. So we're going to purchase this bundle, and we got some amethyst totems along with 6 crystal loot boxes, some radiant crates, and some aspect tickets. Not too bad, but we're gonna see if they're worth the penny that they are, and then rate it out of the scale from 0 to 10. And don't worry though, because we're gonna be giving away one of these on today's video, and all you guys got to do to enter is comment down your Minecraft username, like today's video, and subscribe if you guys are new, and then use my IP swerve.oplegends.com, and you guys will be entered. I'll announce that on my next video. Okay, but we gotta make sure our inventory is clear if we're gonna go ahead and open up some of these loot boxes. So I'm going to put all of the items that we got inside of here so we can go ahead and take a look at those later. Ignore the wands. We were going ahead and using those for today's video later on, but here we go. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So we're going to go ahead and open up 3 at spawn first, and a little trifecta pattern, I guess you could say. Oh, it just blew me away. But let's see what we could get. Come on. Oh my gosh, look, it's surrounding me. Okay. Ooh, wait, orb scroll. I don't know what that is. We got some more boosters, and okay, not bad. We got 30 minutes of auto fighter time, which we'll be using later. Orb scroll, gain a 100% orbs multiplier for every armor tier. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and look into that later. Ooh, a raining poison core. Summon a rain of poison that will damage all nearby enemies for a short period of time. These are basically like abilities for your sword, so that's gonna be really good to test out today. And some more pet boxes and artifact shovels, which we should probably open these up because we need to collect all these artifacts, and they're really good. You get them simply by slaying mobs, but now that we got these artifact shovels, we can just claim all the ones that we don't originally have. And we have been getting really unlucky this season with the artifacts that we're getting. So yeah, we have these 2 right here because we can't redeem them. So let's go ahead and get 3 new ones. Okay, we have the mushroom one as well. And what about these 2 right here? Okay, so these are the 4 that we already have. So I'll just be giving these away. And so I'm going to be giving these away to people who just message me in game, because I don't really want to run separate giveaways for these. So if you see me online, just send me a message and I'll just trade you these and give you the artifacts. You know, I got to support the Swerve Nation, bro. We do have 3 more. So I'm going to go back into my PV. Let's just do PV4 really quick, and we're gonna start putting everything that we get from the crates inside of here so we can kind of look at what we get total. All right, here we go. 3 more. A money booster would be really nice because I honestly need some more money boosters because we are all out, and if we could use one today, we could probably get to Rebirth 10. Here we go. We got one far in the distance. We got one right here to the left, one right here to the right, and oh, I do see, I think that's an ability. Oh yes, money booster right there. I will take that. It's a 450% money booster, really good. And we got a tier 3 earth one. This thing is so good. Oh, we got 2 of them actually. Then we got some companion slots. We got some companion crystals. We got the new cheetah armor. Hold on, we got to look at this. And we got bat invasion core. That's insane. Let's go ahead and redeem this new armor and do slash armor. And dude, look at the cheetah leggings. Right now we have the panda armor on, but these are 3 times better than the other armor. So we're gonna go ahead and slap these on really quick. And I just kind of want to use this scroll really quick, and we can put that on here. Oh wait, I don't actually want to use this. I'd rather do orbs than scroll or than skulls. So let's go back into our PV4, grab this orb scroll, and this is going to give us 100% orbs on this one as well. So now it says scroll orbs, so it's going to give us 100% more orbs as well as all these other boosters. That is pretty nice. But we did get a dice core, and we got a bat invasion core, 2 cores that we don't already have. Wait, I guess we do have the dice core, so I'll give this one away too. Let me know if you guys want it. And we got a damage booster, which is huge, and a tier 6 modifier box. We got 3 of them. Let's go ahead and open these guys up. Money modifier, yeah bro, we're gonna go ahead and use this one. We're gonna use the orbs. Then we get, oh, we got another modifier box, and it's just an orbs multiplier. Okay, all right, well, I would say that was pretty good. We got the new armor, we got some new cores, we got some boosters. It hasn't been the best loot box that we've ever opened up, so I'm gonna rate that a 7.5 out of 10. They're pretty good. But now if we head on over to the zones really quick, we left off last video instantly rebirthing to rebirth level 6. Well, I've done some off-camera work and got us straight back to the epic drown zone, and we are 24% to rebirthing, and every time we rebirth, guys, we gain a money multiplier booster. So right now our current one is at 56 multiplier, and once we rebirth we get 102x. So they're really good, and we're already 25% in on the way to get that. And something that I've been using are these earth wands, which you can get from the gem shops. Right now I have 610 million gems, and they're only like 2.5 million gems. They're pretty good, so we're kind of stacked on them, and we can get the new tier 3s from the crates, so that's really nice as well. But we need need to go ahead and get all of our aspect tickets really quick. We're gonna go ahead and put everything that we're gonna give away inside of here and take everything out that we're gonna actually use. All right, so if you see anything you like in here, just message me for it and tell me what it is. Go ahead and pause the video, play it slowly, rewind it, see what you want. But there we go, we're ready to start. So we got a brand new money booster and a brand new damage booster here. We're gonna go ahead and test out some of these cores that we just got. So first, let's go ahead and open up all the pet boxes that we have. We also have some more inside of here as well. What about in here? We do as well in here. Okay, let's go ahead and claim all of these, upgrade our pets a little bit. We're going to do pet ascension, and we're gonna ascend all of these, ascend those to that, to this money pet. We don't have orbs pets. Ooh, we can definitely ascend up quite a bit here. Skulls pets we can ascend, which is really nice. Sword level pet, boom, there we go. So now our pets are looking pretty good. Next off are these totems that we got. So let me go ahead and use this. Where are those totems that I just had gotten? Here they are, right here. Oh, and we do have some more modifier boxes in here. I totally forgot we won these rewards as well from just the bundle that you get. So let me go ahead and pop these. Amethyst totems are now in our system. They give us really good boosts. And let's see if these modifiers. Oh, we did get another money multiplier. So now if we go ahead and do right click our sword, go over to modifiers, I'm gonna go ahead and take out this orbs and then put this money one in because we want more money, boys. There we go. Okay, some big money upgrades today. And check this out, guys. We can right click these companion crystals, and basically it's gonna buff our companion. So if we do /companion, these ones are actually buffed. So regular goldens are only gonna give us 159x money booster, but now that we've buffed these, they definitely will give us a ton more. Look at that. It's almost like a 65x multiplier, which is like close to a 50% boost. Oh my gosh, dude, that is so good. How much are we making? 360 trill per, which is really good, but it could get a lot better because now what we're gonna go ahead and do is use this money booster, use an orb booster. I'm gonna save the damage booster for now, but now we're making 900 trillion, bro. And it gets even better because now if I use this wand here that I've told you guys about, if we go ahead and right click it, it kills every single one just like that. And bro, we are making so much money now. Yeah, we've already gone up 2%. We are going to be able to rebirth extremely fast, guys. This is really good. Oh, we did get a new artifact. Do we already have this one? Ooh, we don't. Nice. But yeah, these wands are super OP, but the reason why they're OP is because we have leveled up our sword quite a bit and it does a lot of damage. Every tier that you upgrade goes up in damage. Like this one does 125 billion, this one does 334. So that's why we can one-shot this, because it does 12 times the damage of your sword to the mob. So make sure your sword is leveled up before you actually just start using these, because they do have a limited amount of uses, and I've made that mistake before, like using it 4 times to kill one mob, when in reality I could have literally just upgraded my sword twice and been one-shotting them. So yeah, we're at 38% already, bro. Guys, I really think we could get to rebirth level 10 today. We got to make sure we use this booster to its max ability though. I'm actually curious, are anybody else selling these boosters on the AH? Let's see. I don't think so. I think they're using all of the new boosters since the update just came out. Not a lot of people are going to want to go ahead and just give them up. They're going to want to take full advantage of them because they are pretty dang good. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue to grind here, and then I will check back with you guys once we hit rebirth level 7 or have enough money to, so I can show you guys what we can do from there. All right, guys, we are back and we are ready to rebirth. So we have 1.4 E to the 18, and it costs 1.3 E to the 18 in order to rebirth. So let's go ahead and continue and start this rebirth right now, and we are back to square one, except we have a giant money booster to help us out. So boom, one of these polar bears gives us 800k. They were originally giving us 300k, so yeah, over like 2.5 times the amount. That is so good, bro. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is spend this money on a couple of sword upgrades so we can get it out of the way, and then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is use one of these tier 3 wands, and look how much space. I didn't notice this, but dude, it goes forever. And there we go. We have enough to go ahead and now go to the max zone. So we're gonna go ahead and do this teleport, and we are at strays, and we're gonna go ahead and use this same method here because I think our sword can kill these things. Yeah, there we go. We might want to use it another one like right here, and now we could do /zones and go to the next one. 48 million. Teleport to the snow golems. Let's see how much damage we're doing. Do we need to upgrade our sword? No, we do not, which is really nice because now we could just go ahead and we're already at $8 billion. Go to /zones once again and go on over to rabbits. Now rabbits might be a little bit stronger, so let's go ahead and see. Yeah, we're gonna need to upgrade our sword by quite a bit here, which I mean makes sense, but here we go. We have a ton of money to do it, so now on to the stone swords like this, and boom, we max upgrade our sword, and we are now one-shotting them. That's really nice. Let's go ahead and use this one right here. There we go. We are absolutely destroying these rabbits, bro. I feel so bad, bro. Because it's so big, the animation takes super long. By the time it's almost done, you can already place another one of these animations, so we can have like 3 to 4 going out at once. enchants, so they're just like continuously dying. But I think we do have enough for the next zone already. Yeah, foxes 1.583 bill, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my swords again because I don't want to waste any more charges on this just in case. There we go. Okay, yeah, we are one-shotting, which is really nice. Let's go over here, pop that there. Let's go right here, pop another one. Let's go right here, pop another one, and there we go. You guys can get these wands for free inside of the gem shop. They just cost gems, which is literally, I have 610 million. You get them so easily from the enchanted gem greed right here. And speaking of which, we are level 150, which means we've unlocked 2 new enchants, the blizzard enchant, which I want to go ahead and max upgrade, and then the crust enchant right here. And then we also unlocked 2 new enchants here combo, which is really nice, and airstrike. And we can look into, you know, prestiging those enchants as we make our way into the later zones where these wands are going to become a little bit less useful, I would say. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to make our way back on over to the zone that we were originally at. So now we're at goats, and we're just going to go ahead and dump a little bit of money into here really quick. We're almost onto the iron sword, which we left off on, and we're going to be able to get to where we are in just a couple more minutes, guys. Yeah, dude, we are making so much money. We're making how much per goat? Like 2 trill? Yeah, that's really nice, bro. I remember when this was like getting us like 900 bill. So I am extremely happy. And let's just go ahead and double check here. How much does it cost to upgrade to the next zone? To wolf, 500 trill. That should be pretty easy to do considering we're already at 300 trill. And I mean, we could just fly around and do it to make it go a lot faster. And there we go. We have 500 trill. So let's do zones. Go to the next zone. Teleport to that zone. And now we are at the foxes. Now this is where our method could slow down a little bit because in order to get to the next zone, yeah, we're going to need 2.9 e to the 16, which I mean isn't that bad. Oh wait, we're not even one-shotting these things right now, guys. Hold on, wait a second. Let's just go ahead and kill 2 really quick. Oh my gosh, it takes 3 hits to kill these things. There we go. Okay, we have enough money now. Let's go ahead and invest into our swords a little bit. How many levels can we get? Ooh, we can get quite a bit. 3. That should be able to one-shot these things. Yeah, they are getting one-shots. Yeah, okay, perfect. Now let's see how much this got us on our zone progression. We're at 10%. Yeah, dude, this is gonna go so fast. But I really want to try to make it to the barn zone today. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we're gonna really try. It just depends. If we could get our hands on another one of these boosters, we could definitely do it. But we got to kind of speed things up. So all right, we have enough now. Let's go on over to the drowned. Okay, here we go, back to where we left off. Okay, let's see how much. Ooh, we definitely need to do a little bit more damage. Let's see, we get 1 2 3 4 upgrades. Not bad. Yeah, that's definitely gonna one-shot these things. Perfect. And they were giving us like 900 trill. Now they're giving us 1.4 e to the 15, which I think is like 1.5 quadrillion dollars. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna wait for this guy to kind of throw them all out because I want to make sure that we're getting like a lot of mobs for every time we do this, so I really do not want to run out of this wand. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grind up a bit here, and then I'll you know, talk to you guys after, of course. But when we have enough for the next zone, then I'll go ahead and touch bases with you so we can try to get to the Ravager before this booster's up. All right, guys, some time later, and well, I got great news. We have made it to the Ravager spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to lock in there for a sec, but this new zone brings us so many different possibilities, including this Arctic companion right here, because these are where we're gonna make some big upgrades. So they do cost 2.9 e to the 16, and luckily for us, we have a ton of money. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and open up as many as I can, but I need to go over to my companion slots really quick, and we are going to delete all of our old legendaries, mythics, rares, and commons because we don't need those. And then we're gonna go ahead and open these up, and we're gonna auto open. So let's see how many we could get. Ooh, this is gonna rip through our balance, bro. And yeah, we can't buy any. We bought like maybe 100 or so. Let's go over to companions. Now these do give so much more though. Look at this, guys. 344x. So even this bit of an upgrade we'll go ahead and test though really before. One Ravager is going to give us a grand total, oh my gosh, of 2.1 to the something. Let's see, 2.1 to the what? I think it's 2.1 to the 16. Let's just double check really quick. Yeah, 2.1 e to the 16. Okay, but now if we go ahead and equip our best companions really quick, boom, look at these things. Or oh my gosh, they are so good. Okay, now let's go ahead and kill this one right here. We had 2.1 to the 16. I think that might be what was that? 2.4, 4.4. Oh my gosh, over doubling. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we are about to make a ton of money. Okay, well now we're just gonna go ahead and use our wands. Ooh, they can't one-shot these guys though, which means we gotta do some upgrading. So let's go ahead and upgrade once, twice. Can we do 3 times? No, we can't. But is that gonna be enough to one-shot? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, guys, we are climbing up the rebirth. We're already at 11% now, 15%. Guys, we are going to rebirth again, bro. This is insanity. These wands are so OP. We're already at 35%. And dude, these new pets just gave us a giant money multiplier. Like, you gotta upgrade your companions, guys. All right, 66%. Oh yeah, we're totally about to get so much money, because if we rebirth again, let me just remind you guys that our booster goes from a 102x to a 183x. So we're gonna be making even more money. Oh, and there's so many right here. Boom, let's kill all of these, see how much percent we get. We went from 84 to 88. No, we went to 91. Oh my gosh, 94. Okay, yeah. Rebirth in 3, 2, 1. Yep, we have enough to rebirth. I'm gonna go ahead and plop this down. Rebirth, and let's see what we can get. There we go. Okay, back on over to the polar bears. 1.9 mil though. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that is insane. Let's go ahead and run the same strat that we were just running before. Now we're gonna go ahead and use this, and yep, we're got enough to go to the next zone already. Okay, let's go to the best. We can go to the strays, teleport really quick, and just slap this down. We're gonna kill them once, maybe twice, just in case. Go to the next zone, teleport, upgrade our sword, slap this down. There we go. Oh no, our money booster, bro. We didn't get enough. Okay, well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because we did get a giant booster from our new companions, and we could really still get to rebirth 10, I think. Okay, let's go back on over to the zones now. Go to rabbits, and we are just gonna repeat this process. All right, we should have enough to foxes now, and yep, we do. Okay, and yeah, bro, we're already starting to slow down. Do we have enough to get to the next one? No, we don't. How much does it cost? 9 trillion. Okay, well, we almost have enough. There we go. We should be good. But yeah, I could definitely tell the difference between the money booster being on and it being off. So it might take us a little bit longer to get to where we were, but at least we have all of these new money boosters that we didn't have before to help us do exactly that. Oh, there's a big goat pile right here. Let's see how much money we get. Starting at 25 trill all the way up to 71, 82, 84. Bro, that is insanity. We need 514 trillion though to get to the next zone. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is wait until we are back at the zone that we were just at, and then we can pick up there and see how long it's truly going to take to either rebirth or get to the next zone, whichever one's going to come first. All right, you guys, we are back, and well, I've been grinding in this zone for like an hour now, and we are almost through with all of our earth wands, and we're only at 42% to rebirth. But something more important is that our rebirth might be really good, and we might be at 42%, but we ran into a dilemma where to get to the pillager we're at 65%. So I don't know if I should rebirth and just try to stick it out, or get pillager and then just rebirth and then have to do it all over again. I think I'm gonna end up rebirthing before we make it to pillager, but we are gonna make it to pillager today. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is probably something not as smart as I think it might be, but I was taking a look at some of the bundles that we've unlocked, and level 150 sword bundle is insanely good. You remember how if we go over to here, this is 5,000 credits for 6 crystal loot boxes. Well, these bundles right here is cheaper, and we get 8 crystal loot boxes and then a bunch of other rewards, and it just seems like too good of a deal to pass up right now for us. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is make some room in our inventory. We're gonna go ahead and pop this damage booster, pop the auto fight time, pop this artifact. We have another artifact here that we went ahead and grinded up, and then all these keys as well. Let's go ahead and get them sorted. There we go. And now we can go ahead and purchase this bundle, and there they are right there. Okay, as well as we got some boosters too that we can use, and then some more modifier boxes and all that good stuff. But I want to try to get a 450 money booster. So these crystals boxes are the crystal loot boxes are pretty good. Let's go ahead and open up 2 more, and then we'll save the rest, because we do actually have this 375 that we got from the actual bundle, which will help us out a ton. But let's just go ahead and test our luck. Come on, money booster, where are we at? And no, dude, no money booster, but we did get a sword leveling booster, which is good. We got a bunch of these pet boxes. Our pet inventory is full though, so we'll have to go ahead and look at that later. 1 totem slot, boom. We're at the max limit, so let's go ahead and equip these totems right here. We're gonna go ahead and boost our companions, so now that we have 3 tier level 2s, oh my gosh, dude, yeah, we're gonna make so much more money. Then we're gonna go ahead and take this money booster that we got, right click it, and now let's see how much we're getting. So let's go ahead and kill all of these. Are we getting like a % per kill? Not quite, but with like 1 go around, we're getting like close to 2%, which means we only have to kill these things probably like 25 more times, and then we can rebirth to level 9, which I still think will be really good. But we're gonna pop all these other boosters and kind of grind with them all on. They were all the boosters that we got from our crate. Well, actually not even the crate, just the bundle itself. Like literally, if there's anything you're gonna buy on the server, literally go for the bundles. They're so useful, and they're targeted for like the certain progression point that you are in the game. They could really help you out. So what I'm trying to say is they make sense. All right, we're already at 50%, so I'm gonna go ahead and grind up to rebirth level 9, then check back with you guys here in a bit and see what we can do. Okay, guys, we just hit rebirth, so let's go ahead and rebirth. Oh my gosh, here we go. 3, 2, 1. From 183x multiplier to 100 or 330. Bro, this is going to be massive. Okay, this is really good. How much are we getting per polar bear? Let's go ahead. Oh, well, let's kill a normal one. Let's see. And 178 million or 100 or 1.78 million. What am I even saying, bro? Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go ahead. Repeat this process all over again until we are back to where we were. Oh my gosh, look, we almost got maxed out sword straight off the rip. And this thing is almost done. We do have some tier 1s we can use, though. Tier 1s are pretty good, too, but they're basically half as good as the tier 3s. We can get these inside a gem shop, so let's go over to gem shop really quick. Oh, once it's currently disabled right now. They're probably putting in the new stuff for the update as we speak, so there might be some good, like, new goodies we can, like, look at. But okay, we have enough money to do a couple of zones. Let's go to the snow golem, and let's see how much damage. See, we're gonna need to upgrade our sword a lot more, though, because these ones do 6x the damage, while the ones that we were doing 12x our sword damage. Luckily, we're still good enough to kill these instantly, but we do kill less, which means we make less money too. So we got a little bit of a nerf right there, but what did we expect in reality? Oh yeah, dude, now we really have to upgrade our sword. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's upgrade it twice there. Move on to stone. Come on, bro. Okay, we did get a lot of upgrades there. Let's see if this one-shots. Oh yes, it does. Okay, bet. That's gonna help us out a ton here. All right, let's go ahead and grind through these zones really quick and purchase the Ravager. See what I did there? I just skipped through. You guys don't want to see me go through all the zones again, but we are finally where we were just there 15 minutes ago, which now means I get to use the tier 3 wand again, and I am going to use this so carefully. I'm kind of sad we didn't get any new ones from our crates, but we could try to open it one more up just to see. But we are getting, let's see how much we are getting from these. 4.2 to the 16. Remember, with the 450% money booster, we were getting 4.4. So if we had that 450 now, we would probably be getting somewhere around like maybe even 5.0 to the 16. So that rebirth multiplier that we just got again is really helping us out. Oh no, I used all the rest of it. Dang it, bro. Okay, down to the little ones. We are still doing enough damage though to insta kill these, which is good. That is indeed what we want. And if we do slash zones, we're 4.2% in. So it's going to be similar to the same grind for the rebirth that we just had. I think it's about 20% easier though, so it won't nearly take as long, but it is going to be a grind. You know, it's not easy. If it was easy, then it would be no fun. And that's what I like about dungeons. It's a progressive grind that just hooks you in, bro. I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to come try the server right now. Swerve.oplegends.com, port 19132 for all the Bedrock homies. But okay, let's try to get a better Earth Wand. Honestly, I just want the Earth Wand. I don't care what else we can get. But we have just 6 of these crates chilling in our inventory. We have to go ahead and try it out. Come on, bro. Crystal loot box. What will you get? I don't know, bro. Tell me what I'm gonna get. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Another cheetah armor. Ooh, but a companion crystal again. I mean, I'll take that. That's nice. Now, if we go ahead and check our companions out, we have 4 of them that are super upgraded, which is really nice. But I think for us to get more money, we really have to grind out this zone with the companions. I need to get some goldens. I need to get some rainbows. So let me go ahead and open up a bunch. I don't know how many we're going to be able to open up here, but we can try our best. All right, we did get a bunch. Let's go ahead and now check. Did we get any lucky goldens? No, we didn't, but that's okay because we can actually craft them. So we're going to go ahead and fuse them together. Fuse our first one with 5 normals, and that will give us 100% chance. You could gamble and only do 3 for a 60% chance, but I like to do 100%. So now this golden one is at 600x or almost 700x multiplier. Bro, that is insanity. We need to grind up more of these, and that's what I plan on doing, because now if we go ahead and kill these, they're going to give us 4.7 to the 16. So yeah, a big upgrade with just one of those companions, and they could go all the way up to rainbow tier. And actually, we could probably spend a couple of gems really quick on some upgrades because we did hit rebirth 5, so we are allowed one more upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade this to increase our companion multiplier and our companion golden chance to randomly hatch goldens, and more importantly, our random chance to get rainbow companions at the same time. So now if we go ahead and check companions, remember how that golden was at, I think, almost 700? It is at 836. Big upgrades. Oh my gosh. Now if we go ahead and do this, they are giving us 5.6 to the 16. That is so nice. Okay, so we should be leveling up really quick now, honestly. But again, I'm just using all this money that I get right now to kill a couple of these, come over to this egg really quick, open up as many as I can. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many stacks can we get? Oh my gosh, we got so many. So now let's go ahead and check our companions, and we didn't get that many. Wow, we did not get that many immortals. Yeah, so it's gonna be a grind, but I'm gonna go ahead, farm up a bunch of money. I'm not even gonna worry about getting to the final zone this minute, because I'm going to try and get our very first rainbow companion. And I will check back with you guys here in a bit once we do that. And guys, oh my gosh, dude, look what we managed to pull. So while saving up, my inventory filled up and I checked, and I always hit equip best just in case we get a rainbow or something. And well, we did. So now that we have one rainbow and all the rest golden, let's see how much we're making now. One measly Ravager, we're making 7.9 E to the 16. That is insanity. So right now, currently, we are at /zones 56.7% of the way. Let's just kill one little group really quick. And now if we do zones again, we are 57. So every time we click this, it's basically 1% added, which is really nice because there's only 111 uses left on this thing, which means we could use it at the final zone inside of this winter wonderland. So now all we really have to do is just grind these up until we have enough for the next zone. And guys, look at it. We're not even close to rebirth level 10. So we really need to try and get to this next zone. But I just took a look at the rebirths, like the top rebirths, and the top person's only rebirth 20 and we're rebirth 9. But to get to the top 10, we only need to get up to 13 rebirths, which if we could get to 10 by tomorrow, I think we'll be really, really good because we are absolutely grinding right now. So what are we at for the zones at this point in time? 68%. Yeah, bro, this is going to be easy. We just got to make sure we take full advantage. Our money booster is literally almost up. And I really want to get through this zone before it is. Otherwise, it's going to be a while. Just get me to the next zone, bro. That's all I'm really asking for. But okay, let's see how much we're at, bro. Come on. We don't have enough. Dang it. How close are we, though? 91%. Okay. We can definitely work with that. Oh, my gosh. We keep getting artifact after artifact, but we already have them all. Come on. Just tell me when I can go, bro. Zones, we're not there yet. 97%. Oh, a big crowd right here. Come on. Surely it's enough now. Surely. Come on. And yes, bro. Okay, let's go there and teleport to the pillager. This is our first time seeing it. And we are here. Okay, so let's first do a little test. How much is our sword doing base damage? Okay, so it's doing a decent amount. Definitely gonna need to do some work there. But now let's go ahead and test this earth wand. Are we one-shotting these guys? Ooh, we are not. We are definitely not. But how much are we making per? 1.6 to the 18 E. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these things are going to level us up really, really fast. But now that we've done this, we can do /zones and go to the barn. And it's gonna cost 5.4 E to the 21. And we're already at 1.4 E to the 19. So I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves. We're gonna go ahead and go to our sword upgrades, upgrade this one sword. Now we can move on to the golden sword, which is gonna do even more damage. Check it out. The first time holding the golden sword in hand. Pretty cool. But now can we one-shot these? Okay, those guys were half health. Let's check on this this group right here. And boom. Yeah, we are totally one-shotting. That is very, very nice. And with the new zone means new companions, which I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and grind just yet because I just spent so much time grinding other companions. But we are 3% to rebirth 10. And how much percent to the next zone? 1%. So it's definitely looking like we're gonna rebirth before unlocking the next zone. And there goes our money boost, bro. No, well, we made it to the final zone. I think that's my cue to end today's video off. But W video, W progression. Join the server right now. Come play alongside me. Swerve.oplegends.com, and the port is 19132. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye. We're gonna be going ahead and opening up a brand new bundle here, the weekly 2 bundle, which gives us a bunch of cool boosters and stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and empty out our inventory because we are going to open up quite a bit of these crates today and see what we can get. So let's go ahead and purchase this. There we go. And hopefully we can use all of the good rewards today to progress through the rebirths. If we do check rebirth top is 15 to 24 and we're at rebirth 9. So I think hopefully we could get somewhat close. My goal is to get to like rebirth 12 today, hopefully. But here we go. We're going to open up 3 right here at spawn. We're going to place them in our little triangle format. Oh my gosh, I accidentally placed 4. Okay, well, maybe it's fate telling us we need some good stuff here. So here we go. So on top of all these rewards that we just got from the bundle, we're about to get so much more, and I placed them way too close together to actually see what we're going to get. So here we go. Ooh, a tier 4 earth wand. I cannot wait to check this out. Some more money boosters, which is really good. Tier 3 diamond totems. Ooh, and money totems. Hold on, wait a second. I am going to pop these because those totems are insanely good. An extra totem slot. I think we already have max of those. We got some more boosters. This is going to be really nice to use. Oh, in there for an hour and 30 minutes. So we're going to be grinding today. Aspect slot vouchers. Perfect. And a dragon claw core. Okay, let me go ahead and redeem that. Keep our money boosters here. Take this, and we're going to open up 2 later, but we got a bunch of pet boxes, and I think we're ready to start grinding. Oopsies. Okay, so last video, you guys know that we ended off at rebirth level 9, and we made it back to the zone in which we rebirthed at. And right now, to get to the next zone, right now, we're at 8% to rebirth 10, but to get to the barn zone, it's 2.3. So we're going to end up rebirthing before we unlock the next zone, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and pop one of these new boosters, pop a damage buff, hot level sword leveler, and pop an orbs booster as well. We have 500 billion orbs. We've unlocked a ton of new enchants here. We got our sword level to 180, which means we have skull magnet unlocked. So we're going to go ahead and max upgrade that. And we have so many orbs that we need to start prestiging some of our enchants. And a really good one that I'm going to go ahead and do is prestige as much as I can gem grade, because honestly, we want as many gems as possible. Oh wait, we already max prestiged it. Nice. But the reason why is because here in the gem shop, we can get things called earth wands, which are 2.5 million each. And then we can also get things like perk cubes, which actually that's not a bad deal, but they're super expensive, 50 million. We only have 960 million, but we could use those perks to try and get some better boosters on our sword. These things are called perks, and you need the perk cubes to go ahead and roll for a chance to get one. And the boosters are pretty good. But the more important reason why I need gems is simply to get more of these earth wands, because as you guys can see, they really do beat just, you know, naturally killing these with a sword. Like sometimes it takes a while, so if I hit this, you know, I have to go to, you know, mob to mob. But with this earth wand, bro, it makes everything so much easier. And hopefully we can pull another one in our crates later. But we're already at 24% to rebirth level 10. So we are going to grind these out like crazy. So let's get to rebirth level 10 and then go from there. Okay, that was really easy enough. We're ready to rebirth. And the reason why we want to rebirth, guys, is simply because we get a money multiplier booster. So right now we're at 330x and we get all the way up to 595. So when we rebirth, we're back at the very first zone. You guys know this, but now if we just kill one of these, oh my gosh, 10 million per polar bear. Are we serious right now? I remember when I was making $125 per polar bear. This is insanity, bro. And if you're wondering why I'm not using this thing right here, it's because it has a limited amount of uses and I'm not going to waste it until we get to the final zone that we're grinding. So we should have enough to do slash zones now. Buy the max zone to snow golems. Perfect. And we are here. How much are we getting per? 4 billion. Oh my gosh. And we're still one-shotting these things, which is really, really nice. All right, we're going to do slash zones again. Get to rabbit. And how much we're making per rabbit? I don't think I'm going to be able to one-shot these. Yeah, we're definitely not. But we're going to be making 83 billion, which we can just put straight into our swords and move on to the stone sword now. And we have to upgrade these in order. So that kind of, you know, stinks, but it's just part of the process. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get as many as we can upgrades. And I do believe if we do slash zones, yeah, we're already good to go to the fox. Oh my gosh. All right, let's kill like a couple foxes and we should have enough to go to the next zone, but it will slow down after a bit. Well, let's see. Slash zones. We could go to the goat. Very nice. Are we doing a lot of damage? No, we are not. So we need to upgrade our sword once again. There we go. Already on the iron sword. Looking good. Looking great. And I believe we could do slash zones. Get to the wolf. And we are already almost back to the pillagers. Making 600 trillion for every wolf is just kind of absurd, because we were literally making like 1 to 2 trill when we first unlocked this zone. And yeah, we've been killing a decent amount of wolves, but we're only 60% of the way there. So now we can start using our earth wand. Find a giant clump of them. Boom. There we go. We'll come over to right here. Boom. There we go. And now we should have enough. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Perfect. On to the drowns. And the good thing about these wands is they do 15 times your normal sword damage. So we can kind of take a break from upgrading swords in the damage count and really focus on just doing what we want to do best, and that is slaying all of these mobs. Let's see. We cleared the entire zone. How much did that get us? 42%. Yeah, bro. That's why rebirthing is so important, is because literally it makes everything so much easier. Go over to here, kill a bunch of these. Go over to here, kill a bunch of these. And then if we do slash zones, how close are we to Ravengers? 89%. Not bad. Maybe I'll go ahead and just do these like this for now. And we have enough for Ravengers. Okay, let's go ahead and teleport to the next zone. And after this one, we will be right back at the pillagers. So let's try to get to the pillagers really quick. I'll check back with you guys here very, very soon. All right, I think we have enough. Yes, we do. Okay, we finally made it to pillagers. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, partially because I wanted to save my earth wand, so I was just clicking away. Here we go. So if we do slash zones really quick, we're gonna make our way over to the barn zone 2. We are 0.7%, so let's go ahead and use our earth wand one time and see how much percent we actually get. All right, it's cooking. It's going. It's going. Dude, look at the radius on this tier 4. It's insane. All right, so now we could do slash zones and see we got, okay, so around 3%, a little more than 3%. So we only have to use this thing theoretically 30 times, and then we will be at the barn zone, which we've never been to before. So I'm really excited to check it out with all of you guys, because chances are the majority of the players on this server haven't really made it this far yet. So it could be like a little first look for a lot of you guys to see what the next zone genuinely looks like, and I'm just really excited to see it. Oh Oh, dude, and we can't even one-shot these pillagers. We're gonna have to upgrade to the golden sword now. Let's see how many upgrades we can get. Okay, there we go. Spent a little bit, but yeah, let me go ahead and kill all the ones on the outside because I want to make this as efficient as possible. And so I'm gonna kill them on the outside so they spawn more inside of the middle. And there we go. We got a decent clump in the middle, so let me go ahead and get my earth one out, and now we could go ahead and pop it. There we go. So now if we do slash zones, we're at 5.1%, but we did spend all of our money upgrading our sword, so it kind of went back down to 0. But there we go. And next time we rebirth, I want to just let you guys know that we're gonna have over a 1000x money booster, and it's gonna be insanely good for us, bro. But let's just go ahead and speed this up just a bit here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it in all 4 corners. Let's see how much that generated us. Yeah, 13%. Okay, yeah, that is definitely the meta, bro. Wait for them to respawn a little bit, then go ahead and come to every angle, and boom, looking pretty good. Oh my gosh, there's a giant clump right here. Let's kill all those ones. Ooh, a little artifact. Nice. Go ahead and equip that. Those artifacts you can get randomly throughout grinding in zones, and they give pretty good boosts. And there's like over 50 or 60 of them that you can collect. So once you have all of them, dude, your boosters are going to go up like crazy. But we do have a bunch of these orbs that I want to prestige as many enchants because we're not doing anything with the orbs, and they're used for enchants. So one that I really want to go ahead and prestige max is key finder, because with these good keys we can get boosters and a bunch of other things that we can use. And then I also want to prestige skulls magnet because I want to try to get as many skulls as possible so we can start prestiging. Oh, we're out. Oh my gosh, we're out of orbs. Okay, let's go ahead and prestige skull greed 2. Let's see, can we get max? Okay, we can't get max, but we can get really, oh wait, no, we did get max. Nice. But now the skull enchants, we did unlock summoning enchant, which spawns a mob to fight for you, increasing your damage output while active. And we have 2 billion skulls, and we can actually max upgrade this one. Can we max upgrade this one? Yes, we can. And that's already max upgraded, and double strike needs to be max upgraded. There we go. 1.7 billion skulls. I'm gonna go ahead and prestige combo as many times as possible. There we go. Okay, so we max prestiged it. Oh wait, not max prestiged it, but we did get to prestige level 3, which is nice. That's gonna increase our combo and our total booster that we can get. All right, but there's a lot of pillagers, so let's go ahead and get back to grinding. And dude, I am so excited to unlock this next zone, because with the next zone brings new companions that are literally so much better than these ones, and they all give money boosters, so we get to grind those out too at the next zone, which is going to make us even more money. Bro, we're 42% of the way there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and get a tier 1 earth wand, because these things are still really good and they're only 2.5 million gems. But for these little like clusters right here, I can just go ahead and kind of spam it to clear out the outside instead of manually hitting them, which I think could be low-key the meta for making these ones spawn. And then once you clear out the ones at the ends, let them respawn a little bit, switch on over to your tier 4s, and then use it. And I think this is like the most optimized way to use these wands. So now that I've done that, I just grab the tier 1s, come over to every single corner, kind of clear them out as best as I can, since this one's only a 6 block radius, yeah, which is still really good. You can get a good chunk of these mobs inside of this, so I'm not really complaining too much. Like right here, I could kill all of these things right here. Boom, there we go. And then look, they're all spawning in the middle now, and I'll just go ahead and hit this really quick and get a bunch of them there. So slash zones, we are at 63%, slowly getting up, but a lot faster than what previously zones were. So I'm not too mad about the progression right now. We're making some good progress, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're ready to buy it. Let's go ahead, and now for the first time ever, checking it out. Okay, here we go, and we are good. Dude, I'm so sick of the snow. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're doing a decent amount of damage. Wait, how much money are we making? 9.7 e to the 19. Oh my gosh. Wait, we gotta check out these new companions now. Let's go ahead and check them out. Ooh, the chicken. Okay, and what we can actually do is go over to our companion storage, go over to upgrades, because at rebirth 10 we unlocked the next tier of upgrades we can get on companions. So this is going to increase the companion multiplier, which I think I checked them earlier. Yeah, this is going to increase. I think these were at like 600, so now they're at 700, and those go for all the companions. And then we can get the golden chance, gain an extra 1% chance per level to get a golden companion. Basically, there's different tiers. So there's regulars, goldens, and rainbows. And as you can see, the rainbow gives a lot more than the golden, and the golden gives a lot more than like the regulars. So now we need to grind up as much money as we can. I know it's, oh my gosh, dude, we just killed, oh my gosh, we're so close to rebirthing. But I know we're getting a lot of money in order to rebirth, but I promise you, if we can grind out these companions right now before we rebirth, then it's going to make the world of difference. So let's go ahead and actually go to our companions. We're going to delete all of our lower tier companions right now and see how many we can get. Now we're going for some chickens, bro. Honestly, chickens are where it's at, but let's just go ahead and auto open all. Now we're probably not going to be able to purchase that many of these. Yeah, there There we go. That's it. Oh, but I did see a chicken there. And now if we go over to companions, yeah, look at this, dude. They give so much. So if we just go ahead, equip best. Remember when we were making 9.3 E to the 19, I think? Let's see how much we're making now. Yeah, 1.6 E to the 20. So yeah, we're making a lot more. And that was just with normal upgrades, bro. Like, bro, like these are so much better. So let's just grind up some of the newer ones. We don't have to get any rainbows or goldens or turn them into them just yet. Let's just go ahead and get all of those. Come over here, open up a bunch of eggs, and we got 125. It shows you, or it keeps going like a 50, 50, 25, 5, 10. Wait, how are we still getting money? Okay, I don't know. Now we go to companions. Oh my, look at the chickens. Equip best, and now we have a full chicken army. And the really cool thing about this, guys, is we can actually combine 5 normals into a golden. So now that we've done that upgrade, we could go ahead and kill this cow right here. And yeah, it's 2.2 E to the 20 now. Really, really awesome stuff, bro. All right, let's go ahead and kill all these cows over here. Kill them over here. I do want to get 1 golden before we rebirth. Like 1 golden would be really, really good. We could grind out a full set of golden, but to be honest, I'd rather get that money multiplier when we rebirth. There we go. We got a bunch more. So let's go ahead and open up this. Yeah, look at all those eggs, bro. 50, another 50, 250, 300. Oh yeah, bro. Okay, we are doing good for ourselves right now. Companions. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we can go over to companion fusion. Grab this one, combine 5 normal chickens, and every chicken's gonna give you a 20% chance to fuse them, like the success rate. I always do 5 because I'm like, bro, I don't want to waste any of my immortal companions. So yeah, that's why I do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay, so now we just made a big oopsies, but it's okay because we can grind up some more chickens. But look, it went from 2,000 all the way up to 3,000, bro. That is insanity. Let's just go ahead and get, oh wait, let's see how much we're making now. 2.6 E to the 20. I think we're making 2.2, and that's not even with a full chicken army because we do have a wolf companion in our companion, bro. All right, let's just fix that really quick. Open up all. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna come over here, equip the best, and we do have enough for 1 more chicken. So let's grab our 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confuse them, or not confuse them, fuse them, and check it out, guys. Absolute insanity. So now I think it's able to safe to say that we could actually rebirth legit. Okay, yeah, let's just kill all these cows. We're already at 20%, bro. This is insane. Let me go ahead and get this tier 1. Do we do enough damage to kill these? Oh, we do. So we can use the same strategy that we used last zone on these guys, and we're ready to rebirth. Never mind, we don't need to. / rebirth, and we are back, bro. Okay, now it's time to see how much we get. Remember when we were getting 10 million per polar bear? Now we are getting, wait, I couldn't even see. Let me see. 32.3 million. Okay, not bad. So this should not be hard to upgrade my entire sword. Let's see, can we get it in the first zone? Oh my gosh, we did. Did we unlock this one? No, we didn't, but we maxed out the wooden sword for the first time ever in the first zone. Really, really good progress there. Let me go over to here, teleport. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop one of these so we can just get this freaking thing going. Go over to zones now. Buy the fox. Perfect. There's a big group of foxes right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same one. Oh, we don't do enough damage, bro. No. All right, that's all right. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Upgrade our sword just a bit. Oh my gosh, I say just a bit, but we just went through the entire stone sword onto the iron. So let's go ahead and replay that. And there we go. Now we should be good. We'll go to zones, upgrade to goat, and the cycle continues. So I'm gonna get back on over to the barn with these new bunny boosters. It should be really, really fast. And guys, we're already at the pillagers. Oh my gosh, the ravagers went so quick. I just cleared the area like 3 times and we were good to go. There we go. We're gonna clear 1 set of the pillagers and see how much that got us. Remember when it was like 3% that we got? Now it is 6%. So yeah, we basically doubled our money, like intake or ingest, simply by upgrading our companions and rebirthing once. Like, it is insane. Oh, we are not one-shotting these legendary pillagers. Hold on, we need to get that sorted. There we go. But the next time we actually rebirth is going to be almost 1000x money booster, bro. That is insanity to me. All right, we're super close to getting back to the barn, so let's go ahead and just grind up a couple more. It shouldn't be too much more. Let's go ahead and check. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Okay, we're back at the barn. Get me out of the snow. This is what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so if we go to /zones really quick, the pig, we are at 0.1%. So now we need to gauge and see how much one of these. Oh wait, dude, can we insta kill these? Oh, we can't. Hold on, we might have to refocus that. All right, let me go ahead and purchase a couple of upgrades. There we go. Let me just get a solid chunk of these cows like in the middle by using the tier 1 to go ahead and clear the ones on the outside so they end up spawning more inside the middle. And there we go. Okay, so now if we do /zones, we can go go ahead and check 4.8%. And now if we go ahead and do this, let's just see. We're getting 3.7e to the 20, which is pretty good. Now if we go over to the zone, we're at 8.1%. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is grind out some more golden chickens. I want more golden chickens because the difference in boosters is just crazy. But I want to go ahead and open up these 2 loot boxes to try and get some more wands. So hopefully we can get some better things. Here we go. Come on. What will I get? I'm not sure. What will I get? Money booster, which is good. We got a tier 4 fire wand. Dang it. We don't really want the fire wand, bro. 30 block radius, though. If I go ahead and do that, I mean, it's pretty good, but I mean, maybe we could use this to clean up on the outsides. Like if we go like this to here and then to down here, I mean, this could actually be good. It's just not as efficient like as the other ones. I mean, I could go across too, actually. This is pretty good. Like if there's a big line like right here, I can just shoot that across, bro. That's actually kind of fire. But then they start to get a little bit more like spread out. With the earth ones, I could control them a little bit better. Okay, well, let's go ahead and delete all the companions we're not going to use. Go ahead and auto open. We should be able to get a decent amount here. Maybe like 400 companions, hopefully. Okay, there we go. Companion storage. Did we get any rainbows? Bro, I would just want 1 rainbow chicken. All right, but we do have enough to start fusing these together. So let's go ahead and get our full team of golden. There we go. Equip best. And there it is, guys. I think we should grind out at least 1 rainbow just to see the difference in money multipliers, because it could be insane, which we're gonna need 10 golden chickens to do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, it takes 10 golden chickens to craft into 1 rainbow. Oh my gosh. And I just realized we are closer to rebirthing to rebirth level 12 than to unlocking the next zone. We might just want to grind out another rebirth really quick. I mean, I say really quick, it'll probably take a while, but we could definitely grind to rebirth level 12 and get that 2000x multiplier that we want. Oh, I'm out, bro. I'm out of the tier 1. Okay, we gotta go to gem shop, buy up a couple more really quick. Let's just buy like 2 more. I forgot they only have 150 uses on them, and we use them a lot more than the big one. But yeah, we just hit the 50% mark. Really good. Yeah, we're gonna rebirth pretty soon here. Let's just keep grinding this up until we are rebirth level 12. And after some time of running around, bro, we got it. Rebirth level 12. Okay, from a 1000x all the way up to a 1900, bro. Insanity. Let's see how much we get per polar bear. Remember, we were getting like 32 million, and now we are getting 37 million, bro. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video there. We got to rebirth level 12. We are so close to rebirth top at 15 rebirths. We'll be amongst the top 10 players on the server. So join the server right now. Copy what I did. Literally do not wait. It is the best time to join it right now. Swerve.oplegends.com. The port is 19132 for all the Bedrock homies. Brand new update just dropped, bro. It's kind of a tongue twister, but we opened up a couple of these in my last video, and we're gonna do the exact same today, except we are going to play our credit game smart and purchase a zone 8 bundle, because we can get 8 lightning loot boxes here and a bunch of other different things for 5,000 credits. It's insanely good, bro. These bundles are the best way to get these new loot boxes, because you just get so many. But you got to play the game in order to, you know, unlock these. You got to get to, for example, rebirth 10 bundle right here. That's actually a really good bundle. Wait, that has a lot of good boosters in it. We might get that one too. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and get the rebirth 7 bundle, because we get a godly skulls pet, which is gonna help us later today. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. In my last video, we were giving away 2 of these loot boxes away. So go down to the comments below right now, see if you guys have won, and if you want to win 2 loot boxes today, drop your Minecraft usernames down below, like today's video, subscribe if you're new, and you must be using my IP swerve.oplegends.com, because, you know, I'm giving these back to my community. So W Swerve Nation. All right, but let's go ahead and get these bundles really quick. The godly, wait, where was it at? The godly skulls pet. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Now if we do pets, there it is. We have a godly's damage pet. Godly, oh my gosh, we should be equipped best, bro. What are we doing? We need to level up these pets today. But this skulls pet is what I really want. Here we go. We're gonna open up 4 really quick. Hopefully we get something good. I made the mistake that I made last video. I opened up too close together, so we won't be able to see the rewards. And there is a ton of rewards. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to take a look. Oh yes, we got a tier 3 companion crystal. That is going to be insanely good, but I'll get more into that later. We got a ton of boosters. We got some more money boosters, some more totems. So we get money totems. Oh my gosh, we did. Let me go ahead and pop this one. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and pop this companion crystal, which I guess we'll go ahead and say today. Check it out, dude. Oh my gosh, the tier 3s. This just upgraded this companion slot to a tier 3, which is so good because this is what they normally give, and with a tier 3 upgrade, this is what they give as a new money booster. Really good stuff. And I already have max companions. We got a tier 7 money. Oh my gosh, modifier box. This could be good if we could pull a money multiplier or modifier. Here we go. Boom. Oh my god, we get. Okay, we're gonna right click to apply that. Let's go ahead and check that out. Guys, we are getting so lucky on our upgrades. So look at these modifiers, bro. That's what we like to see. Okay, we got a bunch of these aspect slot unlockers, which we'll go ahead and use later. We did get a lightning wand tier 4. So now we have the trifecta, all tier 4s of the wands, which we can use today and decide which one's the best. We got some lucky enchant aspects and some regular enchant aspect tickets, and then quite a bit of boosters that we'll be able to use for today. But here are the 2 that I'm giving away later. Oh wait, I guess that's 3. We'll open up one more later in the video, but here are the 2 we're giving it today. So join the server right now. Literally do not wait. Swerve.oplegends.com. Things are gonna get crazy. Let's head on over to the zone and get things started. Alrighty guys, so we left off the yesterday's video at getting to rebirth level 12. Now as you guys can see, we're 35% to rebirth 13, and we are back to the zone that we rebirthed at. So I've done some grinding here, and I have enough money to go to the pig zone. This is going to be huge for us because it's going to unlock a bunch more companions, and we get to see how much we're making. So first, before we leave, let's go ahead. We're making 3.9e to the 20th power. Not bad. But now if we go on over to the zones, guys, we can go to the pig barn, and let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, these things are tanky, bro. Okay, we're gonna have to upgrade our sword quite a bit here. There we go. Ooh, 7.7e to the E21. Okay, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But now for the real question, which wand is going to be the best? So I'm gonna show you guys kind of the strategy with these wands right now. Now for this, I need to head on over to the gem shop because you guys need to know this before you join the server. What I like to do is getting a tier 4 earth wand and a tier 1, and I'll show you exactly why. So what I do is I go into F5, and then I go ahead and pop this, you know, tier 4, and it just kills them in a giant radius because the radius is 15 blocks. So it goes 15 blocks that way, that way, that way, and that way. And then instead of using these again, because there's a limited amount of uses, I get the tier 1s that you could get from the gem shop and just go around and kill them. Now, unfortunately, they do only do 6x the damage of your sword, so we need to get a couple more upgrades on our sword. Oh my gosh, we unlocked the diamond sword today? No, not yet, but almost. Well, let's see if that will do. Yes. Okay, that should be enough. We might have to upgrade our sword literally one more time. Yeah, definitely gonna have to upgrade it one more time. Let me go ahead and see what we could do here. Oh, dude, that's 1e to the 24. Oh my gosh, that is mad expensive, but we can get it in like, you know, 2 seconds, bro. Let me go ahead and kill these big clumps around. There we go. We're at 7.4e to the 23. Not bad. And bro, we're already 50% of the way there to rebirth 13. I think we could potentially today get very, very close to rebirth top. The top 10 players right now are at rebirth 16. So I think we'll be able to catch up because we are at rebirth level 12, but we are making so much money, bro. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to upgrade our sword. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and rebirth, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just rebirth. There's no point in like upgrading this sword just to rebirth, because as soon as we rebirth, bro, we're gonna end up having to get that sword again. So I'd rather do /rebirth really quick. And check it out. We get a 3,470x multiplier on our money gain, and right now we only have a 1928x. So a very, very substantial increase. So let me go ahead and kill a bunch of these. But before we rebirth, I do want to take a look at the companions, because these companions compared to the last zone's companions are insanely good. Let's go ahead, and before we rebirth, we're gonna go ahead and open up as many as we possibly can. I don't know how much we're gonna truly get. Holy, oh wow, it's actually a decent amount, a lot more than I thought. Okay, well, let me go ahead and actually check my companions. Ooh, we did get a rainbow rooster. That's pretty good. But if we equip our best really quick, oh my gosh, the normals give, oh my gosh. So these were the golden ones from last zone, and we kind of went into a little bit of detail on how to get the golden companions. Basically, you combine 5 of the normals to get the goldens, and it's crazy that the normals from this zone are that much better than the goldens from the last zone. That is insane to me. I gotta go ahead and delete all of the less rare companions, and I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all of the companions from the other zone. And I don't want to go ahead and just right click and click all these, because they'll kill and destroy all of our companions in total, so that will be dumb. But now let's go ahead and see how much we're making per pig. Let me go ahead and kill this guy right here. We're making 8.4e to the 21. That is ridiculous. We're basically making like 3 eggs per pig. So theoretically, if I just take my earth wand and do this, like we got like probably like 50 eggs just by doing that. But here are the other ones too. Tier 4 lightning wand. Electrocute mobs and destroy them within a 10 block radius, dealing 37.5x of damage. That is insane. Oh my gosh, they are just dying like crazy. Okay, it's a little slower, but it's honestly not that bad. 10 block radius is still really big, and the cooldown on this is 4 seconds, so we might have to wait a little bit. I like the earth one more because I can see it going, I can see it happening, and it's a lot faster. But dude, the fire one, let's go ahead and use this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and change perspectives for this. Boom, check that out, bro. You can get all of the tier 1 versions of these wands in the gem shop, by the way, and like you never run out of gems, so it's really, really good. You get endless wands from the gem shop, but not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and open up some more of these eggs. Let's see how many we could get. So in chat, it tells us how many eggs we're actually hatching, so we can hatch 50 at a time. It looks like we got around 321, and of those 321 eggs, yeah, check it out, we did not get that many companions that are immortal, but we did get one to replace that golden. We need to try to find another companion slot. Let's actually do that before auction house. Are there any on the auction house? Let's see. I'm not seeing any, bro. No. Hold on, a money event started. 50% more money. Oh my gosh, we gotta get to grinding, bro. What am I doing? I gotta get some of these new companions. I want to try and get one golden chicken before we actually rebirth, because once we rebirth, we go back to square one. But we do keep all of our enchants, which we upgraded and unlocked a new enchant today. Well, actually, we unlocked it last video, but we have enough orbs now in order to max upgrade this, and soon, hopefully, to max prestige it. But I have a way to deal with that when we log off for the night. So hopefully we can wake up to a ton of skulls. But we do have 5.23 billion, so we can use this on skull enchants, because we did unlock this enchant called the magnet enchant. Chance to stumble across a treasure containing various items. I think that sounds great. Let's max upgrade and test it out. Oh, we didn't even get close to maxing it out. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's take advantage of this money event though. Oh, I'm gonna use the tier 4 one. I don't even care, bro. Boom. Oh my gosh, it's just free money, bro. How can you be mad? And then I just go around the edges with the fire wand, bro. It is so cool. This thing's range is insane. It has a 30 block range, so it shoots 30 blocks in one area. All right, let's go ahead and open up some more companions though. Trying to get this money booster with a cool animation, by the way. All right, let's check. That's a good amount of chickens, honestly. So now we can go over to fusion. We're gonna take our chicken in the number 1 slot and combine 5. Remember, this is like a 3600 multiplier right now, so let's go ahead and fuse them together. And now if we go over here, 6,000, bro. What the heck? Oh my gosh, look, the normal chicken compared to the golden in the tier 3 companion slot. That is ridiculous, bro. Holy crap. Yeah, wait, we gotta see how much one of these piggies are making us now. Let's go ahead and look, and we are making, oh my gosh, 1e to the 22. We are officially in the 22s. That is so nice. That one pet got us a giant upgrade, which kind of makes me want to grind out more of these, dude. I mean, come on, why not? All right, we got a little bit more cash. Let's go ahead and open up these. Just give me one more golden. I'll be happy with one more golden. All right, there we go. We spent all of our money. Companion fusion. We are going to grab this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because each one of these companions gives you a 20% chance to make the fusion a successful fusion. So you could risk it, but I wouldn't. And there we go. Oh my gosh, dude. 5. Okay, it might be worth. Yeah, it might be worth to get these 3 chickens to golden too, because that's a 2000x multiplier increase. That is kind of ridiculous, bro. Wait. We gotta see how much the pigs are making now. We did, oh my gosh, 1.1e to the 22. So each one of those is gonna give us 0.1, I think, which might not seem like a lot, but once you kill like 100 of these mobs, it starts to add up. And once we rebirth, you guys will see how fast we go through all the zones, because once we rebirth, we go back to the polar bear. And I'm really excited to see how fast we could go through all of these zones to get straight back here to the pigs and potentially on over to the sheep zone, because once we hit sheeps, bro, oh my gosh, could you imagine what the companions look like there? It probably insanity. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and come back over to here, open them up all one more time, and we are full on our companions. So we'll right click this, delete all of these, open up all of them once again. Come on, bro, give me enough chickens, bro. That's all I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a ton of chickens. Wait, we got a rainbow cow. Is this one of our best? Oh my gosh, it is. Now it will get passed up by the other chickens, but still, that's pretty cool that we got a rainbow cow. All right, boom. 1 golden chicken, 2 golden chicken. I'm just gonna make all of them into goldens, because we could combine 10 golden chickens into a rainbow, so I think it could be worth. And now we'll go ahead and equip best, and there we go, guys. Look at this arsenal of chickens. Now let's go ahead and see, and 1.4e to the 22 power. That is insanely good. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and grind up the money to rebirth now that we have our companions sorted out. So let's just go ahead and grind up this. We're already at get 10%, as you guys can see this bar right here. Well, 16 now. We're gonna go ahead and use one of the tier 4s to get us started. You see these pigs on the line? This is where the fire wand comes in handy, bro. Just absolutely decimates everything. Oh, and we got an artifact. Do we already have this one? Yes, we do. I'm trying to collect all the artifacts. If you collect them all, you get really good boosters, and I'm really trying to do that. All right, we should be able to just use this tier 4 and get very, very, very close to rebirthing. And there we go. Okay, slash rebirth, and boom, here we go. Rebirth level 13. Now let's see how much we're making per polar bear. 77 million. We were making 35 million. Oh my gosh, these new companions are OP. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait, let me see if I can do it. Can I upgrade the entire wooden sword back to back? Oh my gosh, we can. That is insanity. Okay, let's just go ahead and kill a bunch of these, and I'm gonna go through every single zone right now and tell you how long it actually takes to get to the final zone where we're at, because as you guys can see, slash zones, I've killed a couple of polar bears, and I can already go to the snow golem, which is right here. So boom, we pop into here. We're gonna go ahead and use our tier 4 and just one shot all these, and we should have enough money to go ahead and do slash zones and get, oh my gosh, already the Arctic fox, which is skipping rabbits, by the way. Oh my gosh. Now we will probably have to upgrade our sword, but I'm gonna go ahead and do all this and then check back with you guys once we're back with the piggies. All right, guys, we are back, and now if we do slash zones, we can finally head back on over to the piggies. There we go, and we are here. So let's go ahead and test to see how much our pigs are giving us now. Ooh, our sword definitely needs a little bit of upgrading, but 1.4 E to the 22. Okay, so the rebirth wasn't that big of a change, I think, because our companions were just so overpowering, but that probably means that we are going to end up rebirthing. Ooh, actually, it'll be pretty close before we, yeah, we're gonna end up rebirthing before we can get the sheep once again, but it honestly shouldn't take too much grinding. Ooh, actually, it might take a lot of grinding for this zone. I think we might have hit our first wall for the video. Let me go ahead and upgrade my sword a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now what we want to do is get ready for the night, because I have to go to bed. It's like 3 a.m. I've been grinding dungeons all day, but one thing I'm gonna do is actually AFK mob at Jeff here, and he's going to level up our sword a bunch, and we are going to pop all of our boosters that we have and hopefully get some good stuff. So we'll have, like, I think 3 to 4 hours on boosters depending the booster that we actually have, but I'm just gonna pop every single one of them. Boom, there we go. So we're kind of loaded for the night. Hopefully we can wake up to some better stuff and a lot of skulls, bro. I want a lot of skulls, and we do have these tier 3 diamond totems that are skulls, so we're gonna go ahead and pop those. And yeah, we'll deal with rebirthing and stuff in the morning, but hopefully we can wake up to some pretty good rewards, and we can actually make this thing better. Well, we already did, but we already upgraded the upgrades using gems and credits, so we get the max amount of attack speed, which is 100%. So I'm really looking forward to waking up to see what level we get. We are at level 201, which actually means we just unlocked a new enchant, minus touch. Let's go ahead and max upgrade that, prestige that a couple of times, because why not? We have a ton of orbs, and we should just go ahead and upgrade it. There we go. Sword is looking pretty nice, pretty juicy, but it is bedtime, so I will see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, good morning. It's been quite a while, and well, we have a ton of keys that we went ahead and grinded up. We got our sword to level 235, which unlocked the new siphon enchant. Siphon the life of your enemies, granting orbs and skulls while dealing damage. That is really nice. I'm gonna max upgrade that. We have 265 billion orbs, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little upgrading to this new enchant so we can test it out. And we unlocked the incinerator enchant. Set fire to surrounding mobs within a 5-block radius, dealing insane damage. We have 500 million skulls, so our skull technique did work out really well, except we can't quite max it out. Oh my gosh. And OP Legends is about to announce their brand new announcement today, which I'm just gonna say now because I know the brand new Universes game mode is releasing this weekend at 3 p.m. EST, August 16th. So I want to try to set a record here on OP Legends this weekend. I want to break the record for the most IPs on at one time using my IP. I'm pretty sure the record is like 40 or 50, and I want to literally crush that. So if you're going to play OPL or OP Legends and you're not already using my IP, let's break a record. And if we break a record, I'll do something crazy like 10,000 credits giveaway on the release. But yeah, their brand new Universes game mode is coming out, so I'll be making a video on it later this week, showing it off and how cool everything's gonna look, be, and function. But I promise you guys, it's going to be crazy. You're gonna want to be there. But back to dungeons. We actually got so many keys that I need to go ahead and grind up here. Now, unfortunately, this mob over here does not give us money, so we have to kind of make up for that. We're already 6% to rebirth 14, which is really good. Let's check zones really quick. quick. So we're 7% there, and then we are 7% there. So we are definitely going to rebirth again before we get to the next zone, even though I kind of want to get to the next zone to try to get some newer companions. Ooh, yeah, maybe we do that actually, because if we can get the new companions in the new zone, you guys remember how OP these ones just were. It would be insane. So yeah, maybe we'll do that instead. It shouldn't take too long though, because we're already at 12%. Let me just go ahead and pop a money booster really quick, and now we should be good. But we do have these 2 lightning loot boxes that I want to open up because our tier 4 earth wand is almost gone. So I want to try to get a new one. Come on, bro, please just give me a new wand. That's all I want from this. Literally anything else I don't really need, unless obviously it's a companion upgrade slot. But we wait, did we not get it? No, bro, we didn't get it. That's okay. We got an orbs booster though. That's pretty nice. All right, well, we didn't get it, but we can still get a bunch of tier 1s. I guess that's just what we're gonna have to do, and hopefully try again soon. Oh my gosh, look how many pigs are over here, bro. Let me just kill the ones on the outside. Yeah, we're already at 22%. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get all the money we need to try and unlock the sheep zone. So I will see you boys here back in a sec, and let me get this done so we can grind out these new companions and get a ton more money, bro. All right, guys, we are back, and we are ready to go ahead and go to the very next zone, the sheep zone. I think this is going to be the move because simply we need to get better companions. So let's go ahead and purchase that and then head on over, and let's first see how much these are going to cost. 1.8e to the 23. Okay, how much are we getting per sheep though? Okay, wow, we're going to have to upgrade our sword quite a bit, but 2.7e to the 23, and these cost 1.8. Okay, so we're still making more than the companion egg, which is good because that means we can grind up a bunch of companions. But now we got to see if we can do damage with the tier 1. Let's see if we can one-shot a rare. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna definitely need to upgrade our sword quite a bit. I think it's time to get the diamond sword, guys. So boom, there we go. We got the diamond sword. Let's see if this helps at all. Yes, it does actually. Wow. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, we're still not one-shotting these. Let's see though. Is there a damage booster that we can use on the auction house for the time being? That's a skulls booster. No damage boosters. Oh no. All right, let's try the tier 4. Maybe the tier 4 does a little bit more damage. Yeah, they do one shot with the tier 4. So let me go ahead and take that money I got from the tier 4 to upgrade to level 2 diamond sword. And now let's see if we can one shot with the tier 1s. Ooh, okay, barely. I think we could do it, but just barely. Okay, well, I mean, we don't need to overkill them, so that's okay. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know if it'll one shot legendaries, but that's fine because now we can just focus on getting money for the new companions. Oh my gosh, we're already ready to rebirth, bro. That is kind of crazy. All right, but we have 31 uses on our tier 4, so we got to kind of make use of it. And bro, dude, I need to get these new companions. I'm really excited to see, but I want to get enough money to really purchase a bunch. So I think we're good to go. We have a couple of normal chickens and some goldens. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete these ones because we don't need them, and let's go ahead and see. Okay, let's see how many companions we get. 50, 50, 150, 200, 225. Okay, not bad. We got around 240. Did we get any new chickens? Yes, we did, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if we equip best now, oh my gosh, they are in. All of the ones that we used prior are now old, so we could go ahead and delete all of these and then delete our normal ones. There we go. Look at this, 7,000 multiplied. That is insane. Okay, how much does one sheep give us now? 3.2 to the E23. That is nice. That's almost 2 pets. All right, and now if we just do this, let's just use our earth wand and see how fast we can get up to rebirthing, because I imagine it's pretty close. Oh my gosh, we're already at 44%, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to grind out a couple of golden companions really quick, maybe just like 1 or 2, and then we should be good. Oh, and we can one-shot the legendaries. That's not... Oh wait, no, we can't. I thought we could. Maybe with the tier 4s we can, but not with the tier 1s. All right, we have enough, so let's go ahead and grind out some more companions really quick. Come on, I want to make my first golden chicken from the sheep zone, and there we go. Okay. Oh, we ended up getting a rainbow sheepdog, but no rainbow. Oh my gosh, imagine if we just pulled a rainbow. That would be insane. So let's just equip best just in case. Companion fusion, and then we're gonna take all of these, fuse those together, take another one, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fuse, and then go back and check it out. 11,000 x multiplier. Bro, that is insanity. Bro, the normals jump from 6,000 all the way up to 10,000. We definitely need to get the remaining 3 of our chickens right here to golden at least. Wait, how much are we making per sheep now though? 3.7e to the 23. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's buy some more companions now. Come on, bro, give us a lucky rainbow chicken, please. And let's see. No rainbows, but we did get a ton of chickens. So companion fusion, chickens. There we go. Okay, that's 3 chickens that are golden now. Okay, that's 4. And boom, we should have enough to equip best. And yup, there we go. That is insane, bro. Okay, giant multipliers are now in our system. So let's see. Oh my gosh. That's 4.5 to the 23. Dude, this is insane. Let me just kill all these sheep. Let's see how much percent we get. Yep, we're ready to rebirth. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's rebirth now. We have everything that we need. And boom, rebirth level 14. Guys, if we do rebirth top now, we are so close. They went up to 17 rebirths, so we could definitely catch up. But we need to see how much we're making per polar bear. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see. And 130 million, bro. That is insane. 130 million, bro. I remember we were making $125 for every polar bear. Now it's 130 million. We have 1 million X our money increase, bro. That is so nice. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video there. I thought it was a W, and in my next video we are going to make it on rebirth top, mark my words. But thank you guys so much for watching. Join the server right now. IP and everything is down in the description below. And remember, the brand new Universes game mode is coming out this Saturday, August 16th, 3 p.m. EST. Use my IP. I want to break a record. I'm so serious about this, and I cannot wait for this weekend. But guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.